Kia ora mai tātou, mōrena everyone. Welcome into our space this morning. We'll just start with our karakia just to open our space. Open our kaupapa for the morning. Kapito karu, just closing the eyes. Just take a deep breath in. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Tuki nui te tuki tuki roa, te tuki ko tuki nā tū tēnei, tuki ko te tuki nā runga ue ue te mana. Ka he ngā tāne, ka tākoto kei raro, kei ngā manu i rungi raro, tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, ka pa te tuki kei ho aiki ka pōkānua. Tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū, te hau o tāwhiri mātia. Wāria ki runga, wāria ki raro, tākoto tuturu whakamaua ki a tīna, tīna, haumi e hui e, tāiki e. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Coming in back into our space, I keep getting reminded lately about how close it is to Kirimiti or Christmas, you know, coming up on us really quickly. And time seems to move faster in that context. And here we are already. Coming back into our free hearts this week, just to, you know, our self-alignment, drawing aroha back to ourselves. If you're just coming back and coming into our space, no mai, hara mai, whakatau mai, just welcome in and just to settle in, just coming in with an open mind. And just a little bit of why, our Rakau, coming back just to stick with our long Rakau this morning. I like to come back and just, our haimata that we're kind of going through, just to come back through those points that we've kind of been working through. All through the bottom of the feet and up through the calves, all pertain, especially through the feet, to our internal organs. So part of our Ngākau Oho, or our components of Ngākau Oho, is all about our well-being. And that component there is all to kind of activate and stimulate all our internal organs. Like I was saying, this week we come back into our three hearts, our whatu manoa, our manoa, our pū manoa. So our all-seeing heart, our one that connects us to, you know, things that we sense, feel outside of the scope of our five senses. So bringing that back into space. You know, that also gets engaged in our vision, the vision component, where we come out of our kōti pito and our palms are facing forward, and we just kind of change our posture, where we kind of just push our poho forward, pull our shoulders back. It just kind of opens up our physical expression. Lift the chin up a little bit, and it just changes our physical expression into the time that we're kind of focusing on that place that is maybe special to you, special to, you know, a time that you remember. And these will all come through all our senses. Like I remember there are smells that I will smell that will take me back to a certain time in my life. There's a white flower, I can't remember the name of it. There's a white flower I used to smell at when I was at primary school. And every time I smell it takes me back to the playground in those times. So sometimes through our senses, you know, all our five senses, there'll be things that can kind of be triggered that take us back to those times. The whole point is that we have these special places, or, you know, our sacred places, places we retreat to, places that revive us, we might go to, that kind of clear us, or, you know, we have a pūre in our own ways in certain places. It may be at our moana, at our oceans, at our mountains, at our rivers, or on our whenua, these sort of places. So in the vision exercise, it is to have that place ready. So when we kind of come in, and it's really nice to spend a bit more time there, we are kind of restricted with a little bit of time in our morning sessions when we bring it all in, when we bring it all together. But it's nice to spend some time there, because, you know, through that avenue, you kind of collapse time and space. And using your whatu manawa, and you can transfer yourself to those places and shift your state of consciousness. There's also another tool that's really helpful when all this busyness is happening around us, and they all take you know, we can all have a short period of time where we can step out of those busyness times and utilize some of these tools. Coming down to our manawa, you know, our physical, our manawa that connects us to our physicality, or connects us to the third dimension, our environment, all our systems, digestive systems, immune systems, connects the other two hearts together. We use this one in our heart meditation as well, where we can breathing in and out of the manawa. And for many people, like we've never done this. We never do this. We've never done it. So it can be quite a new experience. But to draw your focus away from all your analytical thinking, analytical mind, and come back to the essence, or the home, or come back to the essence of what you are, not only who you are, but what you are, can be a very powerful space, a very powerful place that can, contribute enormously to our well-being. And when we contribute here, we contribute there. We come back to that kōrero about being selfish, and it was always had such a negative ring. But in this context, when I think about it now, to be selfish and draw back my in many aspects mana mo te hake, but draw back energy to myself, where I can express more of a positive vibration, or a connected vibration. And that way of being selfish, it starts to become selfless about the self, and then it starts to permeate into my environment, into my surroundings, my whānau, my friends, all of those sort of things. And they pick it up, because energy connects with energy, our frequencies. And also our pūmanawa, we come towards our puku, our pūmanawa, our emotional house. And this is a really nice one to balance, because it can be very challenging at times through the emotion, through the doorways of our emotions. They are, doorways to other paradigms and other belief systems and other places of being. But it's which doorway do we go through? So being in the house of the emotions can be a strong place for us to be. So it's nice for that to be in alignment with our whatu manawa, with our manawa and our pūmanawa, and allow the experience to shift through us instead of blocking. Because when we block, it will kind of lock itself into the tinana, into the body, into certain areas, depending on what's happening, and we begin to make ourselves unwell over time. And I heard a kōrero the other day where frequencies will be the doorway through, those places, as opposed to a lot of the other medicines that are out there. So it's nice for us to, start practicing this and make this a familiar space for us, and really just sort of align ourselves through our central po and using our breath, the small breath methods that we have, just to allow our focus to sort of draw into our space a little bit more. Of course, our Rakau, and just a little bit of movement. It's not a yoga class or anything like that. It's just something to activate ourselves, using our Rakau in many ways. A lot more outside of, just our 50 minutes. But, within the space, we can just utilize it just to create movement through the tinana. It's not an immense amount of movement. We try and make it accessible for all whānau. So just nice simple movements just to open up through the tinana, warm the toto, move the joints, all of those sort of things, and brings that holistic approach to our morning sessions and to our well-being. Ka pai nō reira, again, morning everyone, welcome in. We have our small opening up of the tinana. If you have your own, by all means utilize those. They're very simple. If you are on a chair, see if you can have a chair where your feet are on papa, where your feet are flat on papa and not hanging in. If you're as tall as I am, most of the seats, my feet will hang in the air. Well, we kind of want a short seat where our feet are flat on papa. Otherwise, find your seating position. Your feet can be out in the V position, straight out in front of you, or cross-legged. There was a pātai about if you're not used to sitting like that, also you can you're using all your weight to kind of shift forward. So to start with, we can, if you have a wall or something, and you want to try cross-legged, it starts just to give your familiarity about the straightness of your tinana when you're sitting in that position. Just a tip that may help us. So come into our space. Sawata. So make sure you have a little bit of room around you, Whānau, just to move. So we're not knocking everything off the shelf. Ka pai, haki roto, big breath in. Haki waho. Palms facing up, fingers intertwined. As we roll our hands, take the breath in. Looking forward this morning. Haki waho. Ano haki roto. Pana tō ringa ringa, so push your hands and your arms towards the top of your whare. Stretch through the arms, the shoulders, down through the tuara, all the way to the base of the spine. Release the hands, just sense the space as your hands lower. Come back onto your lap with palms facing up, fingers intertwined, ano. By one more breath, haki roto. Haki waho. Over the back of the upoko. Just to engage through the top of the kaki. Sorry, the top of the tuara into the kaki. Just allow the weight of your arms to make a stretch, bring some pressure. Nice, release the pressure, the hands off, back to the left. No haki roto, breath in, up under the kauai. Release the pressure, come back to center. This time when you hear two upoko, so just turning your upoko ki Maui. Just pushing the chin towards the shoulder, looking on papa behind you. Release the breath, come back to center. Ano haki roto, ki matau. Back to center, release the breath. Nice, just drop the chin to the poho, to your chest. Mahi pene, just roll the chin across the poho, up to the left shoulder. Back to center. Ki watau. Kapai one more. Nice, and back to center. This time leaning forward with the tinana, just walking out on the fingertips or leaning forward, depending on where you are, you'll feel it. Position, you'll feel it in different places. Push your arms out so you just feel that through your arms and shoulders, down through your back, your tuara, all the way down through your lower back, all into your hope. If you're sitting, you'll feel this. If you're cross-legged, you'll feel it in your glutes, through your hips. If your legs are out straight, you'll feel them through the back of the wawa. We'll come back up for our second breath and alternate each morning your sitting positions, because it just emphasizes and just draws into a different space of the body. The tinana. Nice, back up to center. Breath in. Ki matau, just drawing our chin towards our knee. Kauai ki te turi. Just draw it down. Nice, back up to center. Breath in. Ki roto. Exhale. Ki matau. Kauai ki te turi. Up to center, ki roto. Aki waho, this time take the right hand over the left knee. I'm turning the tinana this morning. So physically, there is kind of like a twist happening within the tinana, all through the spine. Nice, back to center. Let's breathe in. Our last turn. Haki waho. Right hand over the, or left hand over the right knee. Aroa mai. Nice, coming back to center. So find your position. Find your space that you're comfortable in. Coming in for our 3 hearts this morning, just closing the eyes, beginning to close the eyes, beginning to relax the tinana. Just have a nice rhythm in your breath, your natural rhythm of breath. After you relax the tinana, just begin to elongate the breath. Nice, from the top of the upoko. Begin with all those intrinsical small muscles that we kind of don't even bring a mindful, we're not even mindful of half the time. You know, they bring our expression and things like that all across our upoko. Coming on to the forehead, our rai. Down through our kānuhi. All around the karu, the ihu, the eyes, the nose, cheeks. Starting to release and relax and settle. Out onto our kauai, just remember to relax the jaw, allow that to sit at ease, no tension. Through the sides of the upoko, allow the ears, the taringa just to settle. To the back of the upoko and slowly moving down onto the kaki. Acknowledge our koka, acknowledge our throat area. Coming down onto the shoulders. Moving down through our ringa. Our elbows, forearms, through our ringa, always to the tips of our fingers. Allow your shoulders to drop so we're not holding them up. Everything should be moving into the relaxed state. As we come onto our poho, across our chest and upper back. Just let all that tension release from the tinana. Down into our upper puku or solar plex. Into the center of our back, our tuara. Energy flows better when we're relaxed. Just allow everything to settle. Exhale with your breath. Down into our lower puku, all through our lower back, and the sides of your tinana, down the rib section of the body. Keep your breath, it's nice natural rhythm. The breath with intention, allow all our internal organs to relax. Through our hope and our uri, now everything through the hips, the groin, all this area to relax, release, no tension. Getting to move down our waiwai through our thighs, back of our legs, to our turi, around our knee area. Down through the calves, through our shins. Down into our ankles. Through our feet. All the way to the tips of your toes. Everything to relax and release. Begin to elongate your breath, slower and deeper. Just acknowledge our 3 deep breaths through our central po. From our base, hakiroto, draw our breath up. Push your pito back towards your spine. Engage the puku and draw the breath. Keep panatoha, so push your breath through your central po. All the way to the top of the upoko. Hold the breath at the top and sense your energy build. Haki waho, release the breath. Haki roto, breath in ano, from the base, pito towards the spine. Lift your breath. Sense yourself rise through your central po. Manawa, Hinengaro. So your breath sits at the top of your upoko, your crown, your bumotomoto. Sense your energy build at this point. Haki waku, release your breath. Tahi ano, haki roto. Haki waku. Keep your breath elongated. Bring our attention to our whatu manoa, our all-seeing heart. Our 3 breaths. Haki roto. First breath. Sense yourself enter the breeze of your breath. Haki waho. Feel its space as you enter your all-seeing heart. Sense its mauri, haki roto, our whatu manoa. Haki waho. Ki roto. To our breath in. Sense the space of your knowing, your all-seeing heart. As you draw the breath in, you can sense its awareness. It's Māori. Ki waho. Just bring our attention, move our focus towards our manoa, center of your poho if this helps. There are 3 breaths. Ki roto. Sense yourself enter your heart space upon the breeze of your breath. Our connection to our systems and all things. Ki waho. Ki roto. Inhale. Feel and sense the space of your manoa. Keeping your breath slow and deep. Ki waho. Ki roto. To our breath. Ki waho. Bringing our focus and awareness to our pū manoa for our 3 breaths. House of our emotions. Allow our breath to accumulate that doesn't serve. Draw into the breath and exhale and release through the breath. Ki roto. Breath in. through our pūmanoa. Our last breath, haki roto. Haki waho. Simultaneously into our three hearts, our pūmanoa, manoa, whatu manoa. Sense their alignment through your center. Sense the energy that flows. Pai haki roto, first breath simultaneously into the three hearts. Your center, haki waho. Right, haki roto, breath in. Haki waho. Haki roto, simultaneously into our three hearts. Our last breath. Sense their alignment through your center. Haki waho. This time allow your breath just to begin from your base, from your uri, base of your spine, and allow the breath just to travel through your center all the way to the top of your upoko, no holding, just allow it to rise to the top and release back down through the tinana, through the feet to papa. Haki roto, breath in. Haki waho. Haki roto, breath in. All the way to the top. Allow it to release. Tahi anō, haki roto. Haki waho. Come back to your natural rhythm of breathing, your natural rhythm of breath. Back to the tinana. Wiggle your toes, your fingers when you're ready. mindful we're coming in for our kōtiputo, just starting to open up the tinana. Sense your alignment through yourself, just allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. When you're ready, just rise into our position for our kōtiputo, just centering ourselves in the pouing ourselves in the world of light. Just find your position this morning, feet a little bit wider than the hope. Just find your stance. Apai hakiroto. Just connecting to our physicality. Kōtiputo, sense and feel your center. Eyes facing te tai rāwhiti. Tū whera mai kia ranginu. Tā maua kia papatuanuku. Back to your center. Rutia te Māori, close the hands, grasp and acknowledge your life force. Hei oranga Wairua, hei oranga Hinengaro, hei oranga Tinana, hei oranga Whānau, to your center. Ko te tūtama wahine, ko te tūtama tāne, ko te pito, the balance center. Feminine and masculine, hoki whakamuri, ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, o Ngāori, whakaheke, ko te pito. Be well for our generations that are to come. Tukuna ta Māori, kōrero mai ti hei. From our tai rāwhiti, huri ki te tai. Find your fluidity, your flexibility. Keep your breath flowing. Sense the energy of te Māori, our life force. Hinengaro, hei oranga tinana, hei oranga Whānau. Come back to your center. Ko te tūtama wahine, ko te tūtama tāne, ko te pito, my balance center. Ki whakamuri, ātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga Ngāori, whakaheke, ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei. From our tai tonga, huri ki te tai, hauauru. Always our four directions, four winds, all people. Exhale. Find your movement. Tā maua kia papatuanu. To your center. Kia te Māori. Ko Wairua. Ko Hinengaro, Tinana, tō Whānau, te tūtama wahine, our feminine, te tūtama tāne, our masculine. Find its center, take your seat. Ki whakamuri, wisdom of our ancestors, for us to be well, for our generations that are to come. Ko te pito. Return, maintain and sustain your center. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei. Huri ki te tai, tokorau to our north. Breath in, haki waho. Sense, feel, connect your center. Tā maua kia papatuanuku. O te pito. O te Māori. O Wairua. Be well la Hinengaro. Be well la Tinana. Be well our Whānau. Our friends. Maintain your center. Feminine. Acknowledge our masculine. Feel where you sit within its center, within yourself. ki whakamuri. Ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Māori. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori. Tihe. Always our 4 directions. Take our breath in. Where is this place for you this morning? Draw our palms are forward, shoulders are back. Push your poho forward. Lift your upoko. Kapito karu, sense this place that is special to you. See it through your vision, sense it through your feeling. Feel its energy or its moody rise through your feet. Maybe you can feel the breeze on your kiri. Where is this for you today, this morning? Keep your breath flowing. Feel yourself within this place that is special to you. Feel it through your tinana. Nice. Just draw our breath in. Ha ki roto. Ha ki waho. That's the one I mentioned that's nice to spend a bit more time with. Beautiful, bringing our long Rakau on this morning, just spending some time with our Rakau, long Rakau this week. On to Papa, coming back into our first haimata we began with. Let me draw that back a little bit. Papa, coming on to our first one that we began with. Just as we bring our wawa onto our tuakana in this aspect, onto our Rakau, and the toes are just coming over the Rakau. Right. So it's just sitting where our toes connect to our feet, in other words. Nice. You may have to turn your feet a little bit just to angle it for yourselves, depending on. It's the magic about being all different. By a nice little bend in the knees if you need to. Have another Rakau or a chair in front of you if you need balance. If not, if your balance is okay, Mahi Pēnei. Just allow your intention of your heels to lift. Feel the weight move through to the front of the feet, to the toe area. Nice, and allow the bite allow yourself just to connect to the bite the Rakau has through these haimata. And keep your breath flowing. Nice, I think we began, this was our very first one. So toes are just coming over the Rakau. Nice, ata haere, just shift to our left. Ki Māui. Again, with intention, lift the heel and feel the weight shift to the front of the feet. So allow yourself to connect to the pressure, to the haimata. You can sense. These will all have bites in different areas for us, just depending on where we are. Nice, big breath in, ha ki roto. Ha ki waho. Ata haere, slowly shifting across to our other. Nice, same thing, intention, lift the heel, feel the weight shift to the front. Just sense the bite of the Rakau. Just nice to touch in and activate our internal organs, keep them well, keep them shifting and moving and activated. Within the mahi that they have to do all these different components within our tinana that actually allow us to move with life through our journey. Nice up the haere, just coming back to centre. One more, lifting the heels under, just allow the weight to shift to the front. Keep your breath flowing. Just to connect where the haimata, where the pressure is connecting to. Nice, slowly stepping off the Rakau. Alright, so just walk that out. They're nice to do, 3 to 5 times. Sometimes if I'm mahi with the Rakau. Just nice to go through those points that we touch on. Also bring our Rakau up this morning to our standing position. Take it in the right hand. Kapai. Mahi pēnei with the hope. We're just starting to open the tinana. Just allow a nice swing. Kapai, if you're well and you need to take it higher, kei a koe. But just to begin with, just a nice swing through the hope. Just to activate through the hope or through the lower poku. Kapai, 2 more. Bring our waiwai back to papa. Kapai. Whakawhiti, coming across to our other side. Same mahi, allow that back swing to pull all through the front, the waiwai, the forward swing all through the back. It's nice to keep all our tinana activated. Nice, 2 more, come back to papa. Awesome, bring our Rakau up this morning. Take your stance, palms facing down. Mahi pēnei. Remember, adjust to where you can. Just looking after the space. If you're just coming up to your shoulder height, kei te pai. Go up over the top of the upoko. And if you can, just stretch it a little bit further. All the way over the back. Hence your Rakau should be around from papa up to your chin, so you can actually, so your hands can be wide enough to actually make this transition from the front to the back. If the Rakau is too short, the hands will be too close. Goodbye. 2 more, bring our Rakau up onto our shoulders. Goodbye, mahi pēnei. Isolate the feet, looking forward. This is the only one we kind of isolate. It just allows more of a focus point across the shoulders and the poho. By 2 more and hold turns. Remember to pivot off the feet. Allow the heel to lift. Mahi pēnei. Just so we don't tweak any knees, any ankles. Just allow that turn. All working through the hope. Awesome, 2 more, coming back to center. Okay. Mahi pēnei this morning. To allow your Rakau to hikoi up the back of your kaki. Now all the way up to the base of your skull, at the top of your neck, top of your kaki. This mahi will take out all the, helps with our headaches, migraines, sore necks, things like that. But it also clears way for those energy path. Kapai hui here. As we were saying before, some kōrero about the bridge to the body from the mind through the kaki. Nice, healthy for us to keep this clear. Does us well, serves us well. Nice, kapai. Ngā Rākau, Back to center, over the top, palms are still facing down. Find your stance. Find your pace. Keep your breath moving. Facing on this one is our hands pushing forward. Feel it start to open up all through the tuara, the shoulders, the arms. Just allow your weight to shift from side to side. Just nice movements, just to where you're opening the body, warming up. Come by 2 more, and then elbows. But here we go, sweep the elbows across the front. Nice, just reaches a little bit further. Nice, 2 more, come back to center. Nice, back to center. Palms are facing up this time. Just allow your Rakau to flow up to eye level. Again, allow your weight just to shift from side to side. Nice, 2 more, then we're out to the side and over the shoulder. Just feel yourself flow. Keep your breath breathing. Here we go, out to the sides. Over the shoulders. Turn, pivot off the foot. Keep your breath flowing. By now all the tinana should be working. Turning the feet, working through the hope, working through the back, through our waiwai. Nice, 2 more, coming back to center. Nice turns in the body. Kapai, Baitamaki mua. Back to Baitamaki mua. Feet are parallel. Back. Mua, kimuri. Now just shifting our weight in the opposite direction, just so we get. So our tinana gets both directions. Full extension with the Rakau. Pēnei. Kapai, now we'll just drop through the legs. If you're open to it, coming back. Mahi pēnei, push the Rakau forward. Mahi pēnei. Just try and keep the back straight. By full extension forward, draw back. Ourselves looking forward. Nice, 2 more. By bringing our feet to parallel. The Rakau at the side, Mahi pēnei. Nice, big breath in, haki roto, haki waho. You might just feel the breath of your Rakau against your kiri, just clearing our space. All that stuff projected towards us, projected towards you. It's not yours to carry. It's not yours to own or take on. Just clearing our energetic field. Utilizing our Rakau. You're comfortable, you can close the eyes. Flow with your taku, with your karakia. Kapai, coming back to center. Tamaki mua. Through the front, through the back. To allow the other hand to swing. Find your stance when you get used to it. Keep your breath flowing. pai. Bring our Rakau back to centre, just for our breaths, last couple of breaths. Join the poho, pana toha, from your poku. Use the diaphragm, push from the poku. Breath. Two more. Beautiful. Bring our Rakau to whakatā. Full extension with your arms. Push the Rakau, take your step back. Ka pai, just allow time to catch your breath. Take a nice breath in. Ha ki waho. Nice. Push your Rakau out. Just bringing our hands halfway down the Rakau. This morning, Whānau, looking at Papa. Remember to push your hands forward and push the base of your spine back. Just feel that all through your tuara, all through your arms, your shoulders, through your back. If you can, just keep straight legs. If not, just allow a slight bend. Settle the breath. Right. Pana to puku ki papa tuanuku, so push your puku towards papa and it will curve your back. Right. Nice, release the breath, come back to center. Ka pai, this time your tuara ki rangi nui, so this time pushing the center of your back upwards towards our Sky Father, the top of your whare. Pushing your back the other way. Nice, coming back to center. Push forward your hands, push your base back. Your legs straight. Nice, just coming back up to center this morning. Hiana kia koutou. Nice big breath in. Ha ki waho. Bring our Rakau up, left palm down, right palm up and open. Kapito karu. Natural rhythm of breath. Tuki nui, te tuki roa, te tuki ko tuki nātu, tēnei tuki ko te tuki nā rongo we te mana kahi ngā tāne, ka tākuto kei raro kei ngā manu wirongi raro tāwhiwhi te tuki ne. Ka me te tuki kei oai ki kātapu kānoa, tēnā te hau ki te hau atu, ki te hau tāwhiri mātia wāre ki runga wāre ki raro tākuto. Tūturu whakamoa ki a tīnā tīnā, haumi e hui e, tāi ki. Ai au ki te whenua, ai au ki te rangi, ai au ki te tāia, tihei mauri ora. Mihi ana kia koutou. Just acknowledge everyone for coming in this morning, giving us some Māori, spending some time in our space. We're looking at this one day wānanga we were talking about earlier, coming back into next year. There was many changes this year that we kind of that altered our environments, a few of our environments in certain ways, and so we've just decided to push it through to next year. So we'll be having a one day wānanga where we kind of drop into the contents of what we do in our very short times in the morning, with a bit more depth. Just spend some time with each other, spend a day with each other, just so we kind of can allow a bit more understanding, a bit more intention in our mahi. Nō reira, beautiful to see everyone this morning. Pai o rā koutou, have a beautiful day everyone, and we will see you all again at the next session. Gee, what is today? Ka pai. Pai ora koutou, mauri ora.